בחוקותי, something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Reb Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. This week's Parshas בחוקותי, Be'ikar, speaks about someone who's makdish. He makes holy, consecrates animals or property to the Beis Hamikdash. There is an interesting Gemara which Reb Levi Yitzchok expounds very beautifully in Sichte Noze, Daf Lamed Aleph Omed Beis. The Gemara speaks about the different types of animals and the quality, different colors of animals. And Rav Chizda, and we'll look at his name, very interesting, as you soon see. Rav is spelled Reish Beis, Chizda Ches Samach Daled Aleph. He says an interesting saying. He says like this: there's three types of animals. And he says, Uchmo lemashke. A black bull is good for his skin. Very, very good for the skin. Very valuable. Sumka lebisra. A red animal, it has red skin, red. Very good flesh. The meat's very good. Bisra. And chivra leradio. A white bull is very good for plowing. He speaks about the different qualities of animals. Asked Reb Levi Yitzchok two questions. Number one, why specifically Reb Chizda said this? And also, if you look in the Mishnah over there, the Mishnah says it in Hebrew. An animal that's black is Edoim, red, and then there's Laban, white. Why did Reb Chizda say it in a Aramaic language? Uchma, lemashke, black for the skin, sumka, the bisra, red for the flesh, for the meat, and chivra leradio, white for plowing. Brings out Reb Levi Yitzchok two beautiful ideas. First of all, he says the name Rav Chizda means abundance of kindness. He once spoke all over in Shas. Everything he looked at, he looked in the positive. He looked with light. What's good about it? And that's where you hear in the animals you see different colors. He didn't say what they're not good at. Each one he said what they are good at. If they're black, good for the skin. Red, good for the meat. And white, good for plowing. That's the first thing. Rav Chizda Chesed. Then Reb Levi Yitzchok says it's hinted in the reason why he said it in Aramaic because the acronym of his name, he has 6 letters. Rav Chizda, Reish Beis, Ches Samach Daled Aleph. Each letter is hinted exactly in these 6 words. So beautifully. First he says the last one we said before. Look at the words. Chivra starts with a ches. White, leradio, for plowing, reish. Ches and reish, chivra, radio, is the first 2 letters of Rav Chizda. First letter of Chizda is ches, for chivra, and the first letter of Rav is radio, plowing. That's the first thing. The next thing he said was, going backwards, sumka bisra. Red skin, red animal, red bull, good for the flesh. The second letter of Chizda, Samach, Sumka. Second letter of Rav, Beis, Bisra. So we have Samach and Beis, Sumka la Bisra. Red for his flesh. And the last thing he said, which was the first, we're going backwards, Chivra, Umcha le mashke, black for his skin. The last letter of Chizda is the Aleph, Ches Samach Daled Aleph. And the second to the last letter is a Daled. And the letter Daled, says Reb Levi Yitzchok, is hinted on skin. And he says it's brought down in Halacha in many, many places, especially in Kabbalah, that a person is broken up into 4 parts. And it goes according to lower, and higher levels. The first thing is Atzomois, his bones, Gidim, his veins. Then you have his bosor, the flesh, and then you have oir, skin. Skin is the 4th level in comparison. A lot of halachic issues where skin is considered more the outer part of a person's body. So you have Atzomois, Gidim, Bosor, Oir. Oir is the fourth. And that's the hint of the Dalad of Chizda. So the last two letters of Dalad Aleph is the Rosh Tevos of Umcha. If it's black bull, then Daled. Go into the Oir, it's good for the skin. So you see how beautiful said Rebbe Levi Yitzchok. The reason why Reb Chizda says this in Aramaic, Dafka the Gemara quotes it in that way, is because this hints in his name. And that's why he was the one who said it. So both you have, he's always looked at the positive, and also each one is hinted. All these 6 things that he said, these 6 words, are hinted in the Rosh Tevos of his name. Umcha, to Oir, black, is the letters Dalad Aleph, the skin. Sumka, Samach, to Bisra, for the flesh, that's the letters Samach and Beis. And the first two letters of his name, the Reish and the Rav Chiz, the Reish and the Ches, goes on Chivra, Radya. White goes for is good for plowing. So you see how everything in the Gemara is so exact. And there's so much more he talks about. You can look it up in the Torah Rabbi Yitzchok in Besichte Nozeh. Why he only says 3 things. There's so much to talk about that I just wanted to share this beautiful Rosh Tevos. I see how everything in the Gemara is so exact, and why each man Da'amah says, each saying fits with his name and his personality.